The Sussex County Fairgrounds, a traditional stop here on Motorsports Hour and TF Motorsports as we're getting ready for these 4 monster truck superstars to do battle here at the Entertainment Arena here at the Sussex Fairgrounds in Augusta, New Jersey. Great names, great trucks, and KSR Motorsports is ready to deliver. Welcome once again to Augusta, New Jersey for the Sussex Fairgrounds as KSR Motorsports invades once again, and for the 3rd consecutive year in a row, we pay a visit to the Sussex Fairgrounds. I'm Thomas Frasco, and unlike the previous 2 years, we're actually going to both shows, so we're going to show you all the action here at Sussex starting tonight. We got 4 trucks in the field. Shane Olblin, his first competitive event in Web Slinger. Brandon Darrow, Bad News Travels Fast. We haven't seen him since 2023. Speaking of 2023, Kyle Seasock is back, and he's in a different ride. He is in Backdraft today. And Steven Thompson, Hurricane Force. We saw him at Lebanon Valley Speedway. He had some great performances both in the racing and freestyle competitions. We're super excited to see how all 4 drivers do here at the Sussex Fairgrounds, and tonight's competitions are actually going to be pretty simple and short and sweet. Just racing and freestyle will make the field here, as this will relatively be a quick few events, but still definitely worth the wait. We'll start off with racing. We have Steven Thompson, Hurricane Force, against the newcomer Shane Olblin in Web Slinger, taking the drive from Sean, as we saw Sean do a fantastic drive last year, but now Shane gets his stab at with Web Slinger. He has driven this truck once, but that was only at an exhibition car crush. Now he finally gets to start his competition career.
As we get ready for green, Hurricane Force taking on Web Slinger here in round number 1.
And Shane sleeps on the line, easily giving the victory over to Steven Thompson in the Truckin' for Troops Hurricane Force. As Steven now moves on to the final round, and Shane goes to the 3rd place race. Now coming up next, we have Brandon Darrow, Bad News Travels Fast, and Kyle Seasock in Backdraft, and we know for sure that Brandon's truck is perfect for racing, as we've seen many times in the past, and now we're going to see how both of them do in our second round 1 matchup. It's going to be Brandon Darrow, Bad News Travels Fast, going on to the final round. But if you thought that view was good, then get ready to see this next view, as TF Motorsports on board now goes with Kyle Seasock in Backdraft. This is our first GoPro shot, and you're about to ride in a 12,000-pound monster truck. And you saw he really had to turn that wheel as he got a little squirrely in no man's land, and then the landing, you really felt it as his head bobbled back and forth from that. Sometimes it can be pretty rough, but issues with Kyle's truck leaves him unable to race, as Backdraft out for the remainder of the event. So now we're down to 3 trucks. Engine issues plague Backdraft, so now Kyle Seasock forced to step down for the night, and Shane Olblin in Web Slinger going to be doing a stress-free buy run. He doesn't have to push the truck hard, but he automatically gets 3rd place. Tough break there for Kyle. Hopefully he's able to get it fixed by the next event tomorrow. As now we're about to get our championship round here at Sussex. Brandon Darrow, Bad News Travels Fast, Steven Thompson, Hurricane Force. One of these drivers is going to walk away with the first of 2 racing victories here at Sussex this week.
And his opponent, the blue Chevrolet, Brandon Darrow, and Bad News Travels Fast.
Nice start for both as they come down to that last jump. It is just by a little bit, but Bad News Travels Fast is going to get the racing victory. Brandon Darrow kicking off his week strong with a racing victory with this race-ready truck. Congratulations to Brandon, and hopefully he can go for a double down when we get to freestyle next. But you never know what you're going to get when you go to a monster truck show, and the fans of KSR Motorsports and the Sussex Fairgrounds got to witness a old tradition get brought back after not having it last year. This being Quad Wars, as you saw Pennsylvania and New Jersey do battle, and you could see Kyle strapping in at the time, and you could see a pretty good view. He had a really good front row view of the whole action while he was waiting. And yeah, you could see these guys, although they were pushing each other pretty hard, they were able to put on a show as usually Quad Wars does. A very nice event for the family to get rowdy and get energetic in the crowd. And we had some pretty good highlights from the action from some of their great performances here in Augusta. Freestyle coming up next on Motorsports Hour. Web Slinger is about to go up first. You do not want to miss this. Take a look at the best of the monster trucks in one place. allmonster.com. Take a look at some incredible highlights and exclusive clips. And check out the all-new revamped allmonster.com podcast. allmonster.com, where monsters are what matters. Get the best race parts all in one place. Barron's Performance Warehouse. From VP Racing Fuels, Big Nell, Earl's Fittings, iBox Springs, BC Radiators, Panel Fast, and more, Barron's has only the best race parts for your next race. Race like a champion. Visit Barron's Performance Warehouse, located in Florida, New York, or shop online at barron's.com now. Welcome back to Motorsports Hour here on TF Motorsports, as Shane Oberlin and Web Slinger is going to kick off our 3-truck freestyle. Kyle Seesock, backdraft, out for the remainder of the night due to engine issues. He's going to try to attend to that and hope he can fix it for tomorrow's event here at Sussex. Shane doing his first competitive freestyle right now. He's backing up. He's getting ready to line this bad boy up for that car jammer ramp that debuted last year at Sussex, and it did really well. They brought it back to the fair. Nice little crush as Shane still learning the ranks. And keep in mind, he is only 17 years old, and he has actually started driving this year at an exhibition car crush just a few weeks ago. And now he's doing his full competition debut. He's never competed for racing, wheelies, donuts, freestyle, any competition yet. This event is his first. And now he's lining up for that long set of cars, as this freestyle track is just a full-on crush event, as there is a lot of great crushable obstacles as he gets a beautiful crush from those lanes. And yep, now he's feeling out the track again, going over the little rollers. Getting ready for his next hit. Shane Alblin, Web Slinger, your next competitor out here. And keep in mind, he's got 2 heavy hitters to tackle, and that is Stephen Thompson, Hurricane Force, and Brandon Darrow in Bad News Travels Fast. Now, I think something broke on that landing. I did see something flare, and now he's having trouble turning that truck, as it looks like, yep, I see right there, he only has front rear steer. You can see that it took him a little bit of time to get set up. And let's see, just to confirm it one more time, he's going to go around this corner after some pretty decent air off that roller from Quad Wars. And yup, you can see he's taking it extra slow. He has no rear steer. It broke, possibly on that one hit on the Jersey barrier, possibly. As now he's going to try to muscle that thing around, and it looks like he's not done yet. Once again, some good crush car action, as again, the people here at KSR Motorsports outdid themselves with a really cool crush car track, as a bunch of cars in the middle, a couple of cars in the racing lane, and then the car jammer returns. A nice track and a great first run for Shane Alblin and Web Slinger. Even with the mechanical issues, he was still able to put on a decent freestyle to start us off here at Sussex. Stephen Thompson, Hurricane Force, he did great at Lebanon Valley just the previous episode. He got a pretty good score from Dennis, and now he's here at Sussex, and a nice hit on the crush cars. He looks to try to win it all here at the Sussex Fairgrounds here for the Tuesday event. Beautiful nose wheelie, and I think that might be the best nose wheelie that the Sussex Fair has ever seen with the monster trucks up to this point. As now, he continues on. Nice hit. Goes back for the racing lane and crushes that thing down. Man, he is having a really good run. Kind of like last year. He has that really good momentum. I like the fact that he's just going hit after hit, hesitating barely at all, and then gets some very decent air. I love the strategy that Stephen goes into his freestyles with. Beautiful sky wheelie on the crush cars. That must have been the best hit of the night so far, as he's really airing out that truck. Doesn't matter what ramp he goes to, he seems to have really good air on each jump. Not slowing down, not hesitating. Stephen Thompson putting up a really good run. And Brandon Darrow, he's watching this and he's thinking, I gotta beat this. Because I think a lot of the fans here in the crowd, I bet they think that this is the winning run so far, as he has a lot of momentum, great highlights, and going up with another nose wheelie. Just by a little bit, but how about that? He is really putting on a good run. Stephen Thompson, Hurricane Force, raising the bar here at Sussex, but he's got one competitor he has to watch out for, and that is Brandon Darrow. Bad News Travels Fast, as he is the only one that could go for the double down, and we're going to see if he's able to do it here at Sussex. Stephen Thompson watching on in first place. Nice sky wheelie and a nice crush to start it off for Brandon Darrow, and Bad News Travels Fast. First time since 2023 that we're seeing Brandon back. here at the Sussex Fairgrounds. He did very well the last time he was here. I believe he got 2 of the 3 competitions won on that night. He has racing down. He's looking to try to get now freestyle in the books. However, Steven Thompson, he put on a really good freestyle, and it was definitely filled with highlights through and through the entire run. So Brandon's got a lot of work to do in order to try to win the fans over, as similar to most of the events that we've been to outside of Lebanon, it's all been fan cheer-offs to determine who wins each competition. You can really hear him just going along, making noise, trying to get some air from those crushed cars, and going for that Jersey barrier. A little bit of air off that, slinging that truck around, and he's trying to figure out his next hit to do. And keep in mind, they can't go too hard because they got another event that they have to tackle on the next day for Wednesday's event. Really keeping the air going, trying to keep the momentum flowing. Brandon Darrow, bad news. And those were some nice donuts from Brandon Darrow. Bad news travels fast. And he's going to wrap up his freestyle. And after this, the fans have spoken. Steven Thompson, Hurricane Force, Truckin' for Troops, is going to win the freestyle competition. And the fans, of course, got their monster truck train to wrap it up. A little bonus for the fans for coming out to KSR Motorsports and the Sussex Fair. Thanks for joining us here on Motorsports Hour for this edition. But hey, we are not done yet. We got another Sussex Fair show on the way tomorrow. So be sure to go ahead and get ready for that, as we'll see you then here on TF Motorsports.